TSM versus Cloud9 also never disappoints. No matter what year it is, TSM versus Cloud9 should be exciting. I would bet you 100,000 Riot points that Solo is on a tank, a real pure tank this game for sure. Because
bro, that's locked in.
yeah, they at least got through. Rengar got locked in.
That's what I'm talking about. Not Elise. We've seen Elise. She's been in the meta forever. I'm talking about the knife cat. What is North America known for as a region, Kobe? Toxic junglers.
That's a loaded question.
And look, Rengar is like one of the poster children for junglers that are just like, gonna mute myself. I'm not gonna talk to anybody.
Okay. Maples to Leah makes it all the way through. Lock that baby in. Maples to Leah makes it all the way through to last pick here. The answer from MNS is the LeBlanc, baby. That's some spice.
I feel like the Bruiser build is most likely considering the Conqueror rune and everything, right? He's not just going for the, I'm going to one-shot you before you can blink.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we can still hope. Fudge is going to lead the way as they walk up to face check into the brush next to the enemy Raptor pit. Cloud9 doing a delayed invade.
And Fudge is still down there. So Fudge sticks around for the entire thing. This isn't just about the jungle matchup. This is about splitting the map here down the middle so that Cloud9 can have jungle pressure towards the bottom side, off to the upper half of the map into the tank matchup. It's a lot more safe.
Plus, you said that, hey, your job as the Rengar is to avoid Elise at level 3, have Ashe help you out a little bit with hawk shots. Pretty easy to stay away from her if you're on the polar opposite side of the map.
Whenever you're re-entering a quadrant that you've been pushed out of level 1, you have to assume that there is vision laid behind here. There's no way that you want to just face check into it. And so Boogie does a good job. He takes the safe route all the way around.
Boogie shows. Chime flash into the auto attack. Dredge line doesn't come out in time. Sven's able to flash out of the range. And now Chime eats a bunch of HP on the way back out.
Yeah, Blabber with some super early magic resistance with the no magic mantle. So the question is it going to be, as a Cocoon does land and MNS is going to take a decent chunk of damage, is the no magic mantle just for sitting on for right now because of Maple and Boogie?
See that we're about a minute away from that red buff being able to respawn. Meanwhile, top side, Solo going all out after Fudge, who is completely out of mana, has to flash back over the wall, would not have been able to deal with Cassante in that 1v1 any longer.
All right, Jungler's going to meet on bottom side then.
They go after Neo first. Blabber's got to be careful. He has to get back away from the dredge line. Decent amount of burst comes through. Blabber back down to 300 HP, heals some of it back there with the W. Meanwhile, M&S locking down Maple, forcing out the flash underneath the turret.
And I believe they're going to keep on going down here. Nice little dodge as well from the Cloud9 bottom lane as Blabber's here. Bottom side gets ganked again.
Yep, flash from Chime to follow Sven, who does not have his flash ready to go just yet. But he can still get back away in time. Oh, but he walks back into the dredge line. Sven, that was terrible, buddy.
So Blabber's like, all right, fine. If you guys are 4-person down bottom side, I will start up this Rift Herald.
Yep, just needs to get the smite. There it is, guarantees it. Solo wants to try to protect the eyeball.
Yeah, it's not worth dying for, but everybody's here now.
Okay, they immediately engage. Cloud9 wants to go after Maple. They found a lot of burst very quickly. Sven grabs the kill, and they aren't done yet. Chime's gonna be knocked backwards. Remember, he already spent his flash bottom side making the previous play, and now he's Blabber food. Boogie's the next target, trying to find some way out of here. Flashes over the wall.
Oh, Blabber!
Flash follow. The man knows no fear. And C9 just got 3 kills off of TSM, trying to defend the Rift Herald's eye.
Away from Sunder and into what we want.
Okay, hold on. We might not have the opportunity. Blabber wants to shift Chime away from life and into his pocket. Never mind, the money's over to Berserker. Team player Rengar. Anyway, C9 is 2,500 gold ahead, 12 minutes in. Maple just about dying solo to M&S's LeBlanc. 50 HP remaining. Arrow flies down mid, seeing if maybe they can catch him in a greedy recall. But Maple flies to that.
For TSM to regain control of the map, and even though the arrow is dodged, avoiding the Blabber jump.
Well, Blabber decides to jump in anyway. Maple's ready to go. TSM's ready to go. And Blabber just
that's some Rengar brain right there.
Yeah, sweating it too much.
Yeah, fine. It's fine. Brush it off.
All right, it's all right. Ooh, it might not be fine for Neo though. Flashes away, still gets rooted by the chain. Won't keep him rooted long enough to die, though, as Blabber is left to his own devices to pick up this Herald. He has his smite, so he can guarantee it. Solo wanted to walk over and just try and mess with him a little bit, but Maple on Talia, my eyes are on him to be the one who can set up some moments for TSM to get wins, because as long as Cloud9 are able to find picks like this, life is going to remain tough for Team SoloMid. Chime has to flash back over the wall. Boogie lands from the rappel, and Sven's got the volley. Chime's the target here again, and Blabber's picking up another kill. 1v1 is about the best thing that TSM have to hold on to right now. Arrow from downtown again. C9 just keeps shooting them straight down mid lane, and the rest of the team keeps picking it up.
4,000 gold lead at 17.5 minutes. 2 dragons eaten up. They got both Rift Heralds. It's basically all neutral objectives controlled.
Even though Cloud9 have both of them so far, it's still just about 18 minutes into the game.
They make a 3-person hard move here towards Sven, who has flash and barrier, so shouldn't be too worried.
C9's ready to counterattack. They go right in after Chime. Blabber's gonna lead the charge, but Blabber dies first. TSM turn it around. This might be exactly what they need. M&S, they're going all out. They take him down. And Solo's in the middle of everybody, maintaining the aggro. He'll find the Q3 on Fudge, but now he's gonna back away. Berserker grabs the kill, and C9's fighting back. Fudge gets the knock up onto the TSM jungler as Neo tries to fight it out with Sven and Berserker. Maple jumps right back in on the Weaver's wall, puts Sven on the wrong side of the rift. Fudge gets the kill on Boogie, but again, it's bodies hitting the ground on both sides.
You can't do too many more of those versus TSM.
While we were in the replay, C9 had to drop the second Rift Herald top lane all the way back in their base. I believe it was just about to expire, so Blabber just had to drop it. It does end up walking all the way down top lane, nearly taking out the tier 1 turret, but not quite enough damage. Just now finished it up there in that top half of the map.
Always know you've got that safety of the distortion, and using it quite well this time around. Kind of baits Chime in, pokes him out. TSM coming to check the Baron, 5,000 health left.
Cloud9 just going to go ahead, work on this slowly. They're looking for the opportunity to turn. Solo goes in first. He's going to pull Fudge out of the fight, force him to flash back over the wall. M&S jumps in, finds a lot of damage on Boogie. The TSM jungler is low, but Cloud9 are forced off of the Baron.
Fudge going to pull off his recall on topside on the Scion, while M&S is doing some detective work. 007?
Yep, he wants somebody that's not named Solo. Nice use of the rappel there to get away from the arrow by Boogie, but now he's got to be careful because there's no other way out. He just gets deleted. It's Berserker grabbing the kill, and now with Solo picked up too, for C9 to head right back into the Baron pit. Chime wants to go in, he finds Fudge, but that's not a target you can do anything meaningful to. M&S still just waiting over the wall, trying to get some burst back. Sven nearly dying to Maple. Boogie's still dead for another 5 seconds. TSM seeing if they can pull off another miracle stop on this Baron. It's 3v5 instead of 3v4 this time. Let's see what they can do with it. Not a whole lot, not enough just yet. Baron's down to 2k. C9 trying to burn it. M&S's clone is low, but that's about it. The Baron's at 800, secured by C9. But what about the rest of the fight? Fudge goes on a killing spree and Chime goes down. Fudge still looking to pick up a little bit more here as Solo joins in. And Blabber picks one up, but trades his life for Maple. M&S jumps back over the wall. C9 has only lost their jump.
Can TSM transition this into an objective bounty shutdown on Dragon? That is the question. Back play. Boogie's kind of low, though. It is definitely risky with M&S being so strong, poking around. If he sees that back line, they're dead!
That's all it takes. The flash of the distortion cast to guarantee it. M&S, he gets another one. He's just making fools out of him. Arrow comes around as Sven and Berserker can reinforce their mid laner. M&S just danced on their graves. That was brutal, man. He pops the jungler, he goes back
the numbers, but now we're living in the present with Baroned up Cloud9 coming to finish the job.
They've got the 4-1 split with Neo and Chime, both chunks so low they have to completely retreat.
Solo to teleport when he was right here. That opened up everything for Cloud9 and really just blows the game open. Blabber gonna have to flash his way out after they get mid inhibitor, while the rest of the team takes bottom inhibitor, but yeah, that was a key play.
Well, you've got Maple stunned up on the front line. If they blow up Talia, I don't think there's a whole lot of hope left for TSM. They get a shutdown back onto M&S, but I don't think it'll matter a whole lot. Solo is just gunned down, trying to defend the Nexus turrets. Neo's the only one left alive. Yeah, he's gonna get a kill on Fudge, but Blabber just jumps out of the shadows and tears him to pieces. 23-9, 26 minutes into the game. Cloud9 bounces back and takes down TSM.
Well, that was fun.
If you're Cloud9, it was. M&S had a really good showing. Blabber got to play the Rengar.
Yeah.